Hi, it's Max at Joker's Comedy Club with this week's headliner, TClark. Hi, Taylor.
How you doing? Thanks for having me.
Good. And you coming from New York or Seattle?
I'm coming from Everett,
Everett.
the New York of Washington.
Yeah. Well, they say that Yakima is the Palm Springs of Washington, so I guess Everett might be. In that case, Everett might be the New York of Washington.
I'd say it's fair.
And you've been to Joker's once or a couple years ago or something like that?
Yeah, I did a weekend there a couple years ago. It was awesome. Love the staff, and I got free bowling all weekend, which was maybe the greatest highlight of my life.
Wait a minute, free bowling? I didn't hear about that.
Oh, I mean, I paid full price.
Let's see, you're a adult skateboarder, I guess, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately.
Any skateboard jokes in your act ever?
Yes, definitely. I got a couple on my album, and they went kind of viral on Instagram, which got me an interview in the Bible of Skateboarding Thrasher magazine. And I've been kind of riding that wave ever since.
Riding the wave.
Uh-huh.
And then you're how many kids do you have? You're a new father?
Yeah, I got a 7-year-old
7
going on 26.
Oh, good. So smart 7-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah, he thinks he's pretty smart.
And how'd COVID treat you? You do much comedy, or you just hunker down in the basement in the bunker?
Oh no, I did little to none. A good goose egg for comedy sets throughout the entire year, but I did do a lot of homeschool teaching, and that was a barrel of laughs.
For who?
Good question. For me mostly. My son, I think it was more excited to go back to school than any child has ever been.
Yeah. Hey, good news. I'm out of here. Suck it, Dad.
Yeah. My lesson plans weren't exactly like age appropriate either. So
a lot of video.
No, it was more a lot of just like dense novels that he has no business reading. So
Crime and Punishment.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't think he at 6 years old really needed me to break down the Odyssey.
Well, good. And let's see. What I guess you probably draw from life then on your comedy experiences, I imagine, huh?
Yeah, very much so. No one else's life other than mine is drawn on very much. And I was in New York, I was like a real estate agent, and before that, I was a gymnastics coach, and then I've been a sponsored skateboarder, and then a father and a husband to a Brazilian goddess. So I've got a lot of interesting tales and anecdotes, to say the least.
Oh, good. So your wife's from Brazil? She
is, yeah.
Wow. How's her English?
Oh, it's amazing. It's better than mine. I mean. She's smart. I make a joke that like if you meet her, I pretty much have to jump in before you talk her into a divorce because the inadequacies are just so blazingly obvious.
I love the phrase "you outkicked your coverage." That's we use sports phrases for everything now. So remember the nightclub breaks out after comedy? Remember that?
Of course, yes. I plan to bust a move myself.
Is your wife and son coming?
No, they're not coming. They wouldn't. They don't want to follow me around to these things. They just have
to sit in the motel room. But we have an arcade. We have like a Chuck E. Cheese, Dave and Buster kind of arcade, and we got some miniature bowling. So I'll comp you a half size bowling.
Yeah, it's more the fact that I'm there that it kind of closes the deal.
yeah they'd come if it was just them having a
if I was sending them on a Chuck E. Cheese vacation in the Tri-Cities, they'd sign right up. But if I'm there, they're like, yeah, we'll stay.
Is it raining a lot right now in Everett over there?
Pouring. Yeah, it just started coming down. We were in that bomb tornado, I guess.
Oh yeah that's what I heard on the coast, and we did get some rain, so that's bad. When we get a decent rain, then figure the I-5 corridor is underwater pretty much. So.
No kidding. I know you guys really got the good end of the weather stick over there in Western Washington.
Yeah, we get the water after it's been snow on the top of the mountains and melted and come back down in the Yakima and the Columbia and stuff like that. So that's how
right.
that's how you want your water delivered.
Yeah, there's more ideal ways. Did you guys hear about the tornado bomb?
I heard about that. So it's like, what's that? Explain that, please.
Well, at first I thought it was just a sushi menu item, but I think it's some sort of rain tornado that drops out of nowhere. So I don't know actually if that's what we're hitting right now, but I do know that I can't walk my dog because it's raining so hard. Come and see me. It's going to be an awesome weekend. There's only 2 shows and they're both at 7:30 and we're going to crush it. I got fans coming out, so I think it'll fill up. Should be a lot of fun. I'm hyped.
Tonight, the West blasted by the destructive power of a bomb cyclone. A swift and massive drop in air pressure combined with an influx of extratropical moisture, causing a deluge of rain and high wind. 8 million under flood and wind alerts, tens of thousands still without power. Forecasters calling it the single strongest storm to ever hit the West Coast.
Individuals are stuck in a large amount of water here.
Just outside Seattle, tragedy. 2 people killed by a fallen tree. In Northern California, historic rainfall. Residents racing to keep water out of their home.
It's all in the house too.
The storm pounding the region, a result of climate change driving extreme weather more frequently with the globe's warming climate.
A week ago, we were saying the drought, we've got no water, and here we are a week later going, too much water.
The storm upending trucks, toppling trees into homes, and forcing evacuations, burn scars, now pathways for dangerous debris.
And this is the reason why this storm system has been so dangerous inside of these burn scars. We're in the devastation that's been left behind from the Dixie Fire, and you can see this massive rock slide coming down, cutting off access to a major